Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate, and if it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get some Lenormand, and I thought we would kind of do that as an overall energy for what you may be struggling with. Current energies, what you may be looking at, maybe what you need to look at, and then future energies for energies that may possibly be coming in for you. We're going to get some tarot, some clarifiers, and close out with an oracle. If you are interested in any of the cards that I am using, there are links down below if you want to check that out. All right, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Let's see what you may be thinking about, dealing with, struggling with, on your mind. What's going on? Oh, it's a romance. It's a relationship. It's a person, okay? Could be a woman. This also could represent you thinking about someone because she's holding the rose and she kind of has a book and thinking and reading and kind of daydreaming about someone. So it could be someone that you may be struggling with, somebody that you're thinking about. It could be somebody from your past, a past relationship. Current energies, we have the letter, so it could be that you want to communicate with this person. It could be that maybe you received some correspondence from someone. Maybe somebody reached out to you, right? Sometimes that happens, like out of the blue. Somebody will just text you or call you or send you an email, and you're like, whoa, what's this all about? Future energies, building a new relationship. So for some of you, I feel like it's almost like, you know how sometimes when that happens that you're thinking about someone and then all of a sudden you see them or you hear from them. Like you hadn't thought about that person in a really long time, and then all of a sudden, surprise, out of the blue, here I am. And I feel like for some of you, that may be what's happening, is that for some of you, there may be somebody that all of a sudden you start thinking about this person and there's that communication between the two of you, or maybe you decide, hey, I want to reach out to that person, that you maybe want to connect with them. But I feel like with this storks here, that's that building that nest together, because we have the two storks and he has the stick there and it's like in the sunshine and it's like building that together. It also can represent springtime. So it could be something that if it's not springtime where you are in the United States, it's summertime. So it could be that over time this develops into something, and maybe something that you're working on together in the springtime. So it could be that. All right, so I'm feeling like let's use these cards. So let's get some tarot, see what else is going on. Sometimes it's kind of funny and you're like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about you. I was just thinking about you. Hello. Definitely you're thinking about someone. There's someone that's on your mind. There's someone that you're thinking about. But I do not feel that it's a toxic relationship, that it's a bad relationship. I feel like it's somebody that you feel positively about, that you are thinking about, right? We have the 8 of Cups. I feel like it's kind of like you walked away from this relationship and you kind of moved on and you did your own thing. And then you each went your own ways. It could be a friendship. It could be a family member. It could be a partnership. It could be a past relationship that you had with someone. I kind of feel like it is more of a partnership just because she is holding the rose. But I also feel like that represents that it was a positive relationship. It was a good relationship. And I feel like maybe you were thinking about how the two of you kind of went your own separate ways and you kind of had to explore your own things. Sometimes we meet people and we want to have a relationship with them, but the timing just isn't right. That the timing is off. Like one or both of you just like, you have other things going on in your life and you're like, I want this, but the timing, it just isn't right. We have the Page of Pentacles, so that's that new happy energy, right? That good energy, that good feeling. I knew this card was going to come out. It was so crazy because after this card here, I was feeling Capricorn. I'm like, the Capricorn card is going to come out. I could feel it. Again, I don't feel that this represents a toxic relationship. It could be a bond and a connection that you had with that person. But I also feel like it's those feelings that you're having, right? of that Ten of Cups, that person made you feel good. That person made you feel positive. That person gave, you worked together well, right? It could be somebody it could be a job, maybe. Two people working together to make things happen. Communicating makes you happy. I almost feel like maybe you're waiting until your life became calmer for you to be able to communicate with this person, because maybe you had so much going on. But I feel like your feeling is that you're feeling that it's right to communicate because you're seeing things differently. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like when the two of you communicate, right, and you have this communication, that you feel like, okay, I'm ready to move towards this energy here because I've let go of those things that maybe I've had to let go of, right? Back over here with the Eight of Cups. But that I'm seeing things differently, that I've grown, that you've grown, that we've evolved, that we've changed, that we've pursued our dreams, or we've done those things that we needed to do, but you're ready to get back together. We have the Infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love. So it could be that special place in your heart for that person, right? And that now you're dedicated to work on the relationship, that you're ready to put that work in. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles, positive, good energy, surprises, surprises, surprises. Like I said before, I was just thinking that maybe it's a job, that maybe your old job reaches out to you and communicates and you want to go back. But I'm kind of feeling more of a relationship, but it's not to rule out a job. I just feel like it's something that you're thinking about that was positive, and then all of a sudden there's some sort of communication. All right, let's see. Oh, look at this Devil card again. That's so crazy because I was feeling this Capricorn energy right here around these cards. I was feeling that Capricorn energy, but I don't feel of it as in a toxic way. It could have been that the two of you had a very strong physical connection between the two of you. And maybe at the time, mentally, you both weren't able to commit to the relationship. Yeah, ready to move forward. I feel like you're ready to move forward with it. Yeah, it makes you happy. Kind of leaving the past in the past, that's what it was. But I feel like it's the two of you connecting in a different way. And it's kind of like the two of you 2.0. Feeling good, feeling positive, taking it easy. I feel like when the two of you communicate, like you're not in a rush to do anything, and that you're just kind of enjoying the time that you're having together, and you're not putting any pressure on it. That you're just going to wait and see how you feel, how it goes. We're not going to put any pressure on it, because I feel like we have the storks over here, which can represent this future energy that you're building the relationship with. There may be some things that you still need to work on, right? There may be some things that may need to be moved on from, let go of, right? That you have to sort out. But I don't feel like it's anything big. But we have the Knight of Swords with the Eagle, which is success, right? This time around, it's a lot better. This time around, it's looking towards the future and the positive things, and it's not focusing what happened in the past. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is those new beginnings, those new starts, right? Aces, new feelings, new connection. Oh, look at that. We have the Ten of Cups, okay? It's a reconnection with the two of you. And this may be for some of you. This may not be for some of you. I'm not saying that this is definitely going to happen, but I definitely feel like with all of these signs and everything, that for somebody, you're going to be thinking about someone and they're going to communicate, or you're going to reach out, and then this relationship is going to start back up. But it's only if you want it. But I feel for this reading that you do want it, that you do see things differently, that you've both grown and you've both evolved and you've both changed. And it feels comfortable to be reconnected with this person. That it's almost like you didn't realize how much you miss this person. Tower. I feel like it's out with the old and in with the new. I feel like it's rebuilding this relationship stronger. I do not feel, again, maybe it was I don't know. I'm just not feeling it's a toxic relationship or a bad relationship. There could have been some hurt because the two of you, maybe one of you was ready for a relationship, but the other person wasn't. So there could be some of that you're dealing with here, but I definitely feel like you're going to be able to get past it. But it's all about your frame of mind. It's, do you really want to have this? Do you really want to move this forward? And are you ready? Are you willing to put the work into it? Right? Do you want to put the work into it? Is this something that you see a future, building a future with this person within this relationship? But it's all about your perspective and how you see that. Tower can also represent a surprise, right? Come out of the blue. Something happened, something that you weren't expecting. Our next card is the Queen of Wands. That's exactly what I was saying, is making sure that if this is a communication with someone, that you are sure that this is what you want. Do not settle for less. That you make sure that this is what you want. That you're true to your feelings and how you feel. All right, so let's see. Let's close out with an Animal Oracle. Whoops. All right, we have Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings, right? So that could be with the Tower that, like I said before, maybe you wanted to have a relationship and they didn't. Maybe they wanted to have a relationship and you did. That somehow you got separated. And there may be that hurt that was there from that. We have Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter, right? Getting rid of that clutter, getting rid of any of the negativity with the Eight of Cups, right? That not, you work through, if there were some issues, you work through that and then you move forward. You clear out the clutter, right? You move on from that. You move past that. And then we have Coyote Spirit, trust in the divine detours. And I feel like that's this here, where it's like you weren't expecting this. And this happened. And kind of trusting in that divine detour that maybe it was meant for you to take a second look at this. But you have to make sure that you're clear on what it is that you want moving forward. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.